For all purposes, gentleman from California rise.
Speaker, I rise for the point of order. Mr. Speaker, I make
The gentleman will state his point of order.
Mr. Speaker, I make a point of order against consideration of resolution. The resolution violates Clause 9 of Rule 21 by waiving that rule against consideration of H.R. 4872.
The gentleman from California makes a point of order that the resolution violates Clause 9b of Rule 21. Under Clause 9b of Rule 21, the gentleman from California and a member opposed each will control 10 minutes of debate on the question of consideration. Following that debate, the chair will put into question of consideration. The chair recognizes the gentleman from California.
Mr. Speaker, the House is not in order.
The gentleman is correct. The House will be in order. The gentleman deserves to be heard. Will members take the conversations off the floor? The gentleman will continue.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, my point of order is quite simple. In the last 2 weeks, both the House Republicans and the House Democrats have passed sweeping anti-earmark resolutions. Moreover, the leadership of the House has said that they will ensure that earmarks are in the past. But, Mr. Speaker, this legislation is filled with earmarks, not the least of which is the Louisiana Purchase, not the least of which is the Bismarck provision. Mr. Speaker, the amount of earmarks violating both Republican and Democratic House rules against earmarks is beyond the counting of any of us. So my point of order is intended to stop the bill until earmarks can be removed from the bill. I might note, Mr. Speaker, last night, until late at night, for more than 13 hours, Republicans offered 80 amendments, many of which could have fixed portions of this bill. None, I repeat, Mr. Speaker, none were ruled in order. Mr. Speaker, I make a point of order that an earmark is tantamount to a bribe. An earmark to receive a vote is clearly a way to get a vote in return for something of value. Mr. Speaker, the
gentleman will suspend. The House will be in order.
Mr. Speaker, although
the gentleman will continue to suspend. Protect yourself. The House will be in order. Members will take their seats. Staff will take their seats, remove their conversations from the floor. The gentleman from California.
Mr. Speaker, this legislation is a vast tax increase and a vast increase in the reach of government. It deserves to be considered on its merits, not based on promises and bribes or financial gain to various members' districts. Therefore, it is clear we must remove all earmarks before this legislation can move forward. I reserve the balance of my